Hello guys and welcome to my tutorial series on HTML. This tutorial is good if you're a student or you're just someone who wants to learn a skill, web development. Now in this tutorial, we are going to use Visual Studio to create our basic websites from scratch. And yeah, so let's begin. Now, I highly recommend you use Visual Studio. You can use other IDs like Microsoft Expression, which is just drag and drop. But really, what I want you to know is I want you to understand the codes and what each code does. So I highly recommend you use Visual Studio and hard code everything. Okay, so just follow along what I do and we should be okay. So now in this tutorial, I'll be covering meta tags and table tags. Now just to take you back a little bit, what is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It's basically a language that is used to create hypertext, that is used to create the framework of a website, just like a car production. Before the car is built, they first build the frame where all the beauty sits, like the seats, the paint job. So a frame is created. Same applies to web development. So you first create your framework using HTML, then you can add some beauty to make it presentable using CSS, which is Cascading Style Sheet. So let's begin. So open your Visual Studio, click on File, a new text file, save this as an HTML document. So I'm just going to save this on the desktop as practice.html. Okay, that's done. The first thing to do, guys, is in HTML, the very first tag you need to know is the HTML tags. So let's go ahead and create our HTML tags. So to create your HTML tag, it's less than sign, then HTML, and greater than sign. Then, of course, the beauty with Visual Studio Code is that it's going to autocomplete for you. All right, so now everything that you want to see on the website goes in between these HTML tags. Now, just like a human body, a website has got a head and also has got a body. So let's create our head. Less than sign again, greater than sign, head, and then a closing tag, head. So guys, as you can see here, this HTML tag here opens and this one closes. The difference between this one and this one can be clearly seen in that this closing tag has got a / in front of the keyword HTML in there. So most tags in HTML open and close, just like the head, it opens here and closes here. And again, the closing tag here has got a / inside there. So we have our head. Now we need our body. Let's create our body. Again, the beauty of Visual Studio Code auto-completes for you. Now, in the body, guys, that's where the title of your website goes. Oops. That's where the title of your website goes, guys. So in here, in the head, let's create our title. So now for a title, there are special tags called title. So let's unsign again and just type the word title. As you start typing, you see that it's going to make suggestions for you. Just click on the tag that you want, which is title, close it, and it auto completes for you. Now, the title of my website, I'll just give it the title called web, but this could be anything depending on what your website is for. Then like we said here, we'll be looking at the meta tags. Now, guys, the meta tags, I'll explain why we include meta tags in a website. So the meta tags, guys, go in the head and not the body. If you put the meta tags in the body, they will not do what they're supposed to do. So to get a meta tag, you can guess it right. It's less than sign, meta. Okay, the first meta tag that you need to know, guys, here it's just, you need to do a little bit of memorizing. It's meta, character set, which is char set, character set. Now here, your character set can be anything. If it's an exam, they'll give you the character set that is required. But I'll use UTF-8, which is a common character set used, and then close. Guys, if you remember, I mentioned that in HTML, most tags open and close, but the meta tag is one of those tags that do not open and close, but there's only one tag which is self-sufficient. So this is your complete meta tag. Let's try. So let's type another meta tag. So you need to know that. The next meta tag is, let's do the description of our website. Meta again. Name is description. Content is, content can be anything. What is your description of the website you're creating? So mine is HTML tutorial series. Okay, that's my description. The next one is the meta. Name. This one will be my keyword. I'm going to explain what these mean in a second. Content. Just say HTML, comma, CSS. Right. On my next one is the author. Meta. Name. Author. The content is right. The last meta tag. Name. viewport, the content is a width, which should be equal to the device width, initial scale, be 0.1, for example. And these are your main meta tags, guys. Okay, so this one defines the character set. So here we've defined meta, the character set should be this one, UTF-8. Meta name description is what is the description of your web page. You know, this is important for search engines to be able to locate your website, the web servers. Okay, when someone does a search, so it's important to add a description, add a meta tag, and a description for your website. Then the keywords does the same as the descriptions, just the keywords. If someone searches for HTML, it will be easier for a website to be found. Then the author is who created the website. So it's me. So I've put Ngosa in there, and the content. And the meta name, viewport. This is the view. How will your website look like, or how will it be seen on different devices? For example, on a phone, on a tablet, or on a laptop, or on desktop. So your website needs to be dynamic and adjust itself according to the device width. So you can see here, viewport content is width is equal to width of the device, initial scale is 0.1. So yeah, that's that. So I think we're going to end here. Then we'll continue with the table tags in the next tutorial. Thank you.